Today we are talking about Point of View, the new skincare skin prep line founded by beauty influencer Mikayla Nogueira. Now this new line has found itself under a lot of heat from stolen brand names, false advertising, copying, a bad money grab and so on. And this is before we even get to what's inside the products. So we have a lot to cover. If you don't know who Mikayla is, I will explain in just a second. But the aim of this video is to stay out of the drama, not be mean, and just look at the facts that I have dug up. And most importantly, what actually is this new skincare line? What is skin prep? Is it skincare solely designed to use with makeup? Do you use skincare along with it? And are the products really necessary? So before we get into it, I'm going to show you who Mikayla Nogueira is in two short videos that really sum up her rise and fall as an influencer.
There's no question I got a lot of acne, but the most commonly asked fucking question I receive is how do you cover that shit up? How do you make it look like you have none at all and no texture? Start with a sticky serum to fill in your pores. From there, you need to prep the surface of the skin. Apply a sticky primer. And finally, you need a pot concealer. It has to be a pot concealer, not a liquid. First, apply the serum. Apply the sticky primer. Now take the pot concealer and cover all the acne. Now let it sit for 2 minutes. Do not blend it. Right over with foundation. Sorry, did you say acne? Yeah, we don't know her.
So this first video was taken from 2020, I believe. This got over 1 million likes over on TikTok and it really got her known. I trimmed it down, but you get an idea of who she is here. Since then, things have turned severely south for Mikayla with multiple allegations of her lying to her followers from using fillers, not disclosing ads, and we have the very well-known Lashgate drama where she allegedly wore false lashes whilst promoting a mascara for a paid partnership. And then we have this one.
The new Essence Call Me Queen mascara. Curl the lashes. It has this really flexible wand. Supposed to give a nice flared effect. Okay, that before and after, it's pretty freaking good. Okay, that before and after, it's pretty freaking good.
So you can see the handle of the mascara she was promoting changed. Now, she says that she used a different mascara for the bottom lashes, which I personally don't get, but I suppose it's not a completely outrageous thing to do. She is a beauty influencer, maybe she knew she needed a different mascara for those bottom lashes. But the thing is, once you get caught lying, it becomes hard for people to trust you. I do find this one really odd as well though, because if she was lying, wouldn't she be more careful at checking her editing? You know, wouldn't she dissect the video and make sure it was perfect before sharing it to millions of people? I don't know. I had my daughter's potty in the background of one of my videos on my other channel. It was empty, but I still moved it and redid the video because I wanted my video to be good. I don't want people distracted looking at a bright pink potty behind me. Now, I know it's not the same thing, I know that, but you do. You check your videos. So I don't know. And to already have so many scandals and accusations surrounding you, I just feel there's more to this one. Either she is telling the truth or it was done on purpose for clickbait. Let me know your thoughts, but regardless, the girl still has 16 million followers on TikTok and she is constantly getting brand deals. Regardless of any drama, she still has a large amount of supporters and now she has created her product line Point of View that has already sold out. So there's 5 products made in Korea with Korean inspired ingredients. We will get to the products a little bit later on, but this is where the first accusation comes from that's stirring up a bit of drama. The claim that the products are Korean inspired ingredients, with some people claiming that she's only saying this to make it seem like a K-beauty product to get more interest in the product, in the brand. So let's play this video and then talk about it afterwards.
Well, Mikayla just launched her new skincare brand called Point of View. She's really highlighting the fact that it's made in Korea with a potent blend of Korean-inspired ingredients, worked alongside Korean chemists, packaged by Korean hands. And so now people are calling it Korean skincare. And as someone who is a K-beauty content creator, it got on my radar and I'm like, no, this is not considered Korean skincare. And you might say, Mikayla never called it Korean skincare. But when you have Mikayla, the brand founder, liking comments like this is so exciting, not only a skincare brand, but a Korean skincare brand, Elite, and even responding with fire emojis. All of the comments thinking that it's Korean skincare, liking, commenting. It conveys this message that yes, this is a Korean skincare line, without explicitly saying it herself. In marketing, this is something called strategic ambiguity. It's allowing her followers to perpetuate this misleading narrative without explicitly saying it herself. By liking comments that imply that her skincare is Korean skincare and not correcting it, It's indirectly endorsing the idea that this is Korean skincare as a way to benefit from public perception without taking accountability. So what makes Korean skincare Korean skincare? It's more than just manufacturing or working alongside a Korean chemist. Korean skincare means it's Korean owned and founded. It uses traditional ingredients deeply tied to Korean skincare traditions, like ginseng, mugwort, rice extract. You might say, well, she said Korean inspired ingredients. She didn't say Korean ingredients. What does Korean inspired ingredients even mean? Like it's ginseng, but not really ginseng? I honestly just would love to know.
Okay, but then you go to the Point of View website and there's the statement, Korean inspired ingredients. And there's the ingredients. We have fermented rice water and ginseng. So unless I'm missing something, this isn't a lie. And as well, she clearly has a marketing team. They're playing on words here in a strategic way. You know, made in Korea, Korean inspired. They are playing the Korean skincare card without saying it is Korean skincare. But still, the ingredients are there. Is that dishonest? I don't think so. I think it's marketing doing what marketing does. And by saying inspired, it makes it a safe statement. No marketing rules have been broken here, and this isn't technically false marketing that can lead to any legal trouble. But speaking of legal trouble, this takes me to accusation number 2. She has been accused of stealing the brand name. This is actually also false. The name Point of View does belong to another brand, but it would never have come up on a trademark search. So I'm going to play you one more video just to get a better understanding on this, and then we will talk about it afterwards quickly.
Mikayla just launched her new beauty brand, POV Beauty, and she's already being accused of stealing that name. This small Quebec beauty brand called POV by Sam posted this to their story saying how upset they were that Mikayla stole their beauty brand name. Betrayed, sad, angry, humiliated, and heartbroken. This is how I feel right now with the launch of Mikayla's brand. I feel like someone just sawed off both my legs. That's my greatest pride has been stolen, in short. It's been almost a year since the brand was created, and to see someone take your name, your concept, and when you have invested all your savings, your passion, and much more. And they tagged Mikayla and her POV beauty page. They also posted this saying, I'll post a video probably this weekend to clear some things up. Down here they write, I did listen to some wrong people when I started my brand, and I did some mistakes, unfortunately, by thinking it was the same things. I'm assuming they're talking about maybe like patenting this POV beauty. Honestly, guys, I don't blame Mikayla at all when it comes to this, and let me explain why. POV Beauty, yesterday I'm pretty sure they only had like 170 followers, so mind you, while it is a brand in Quebec, I doubt Mikayla ever heard of them or knew of them because most of us probably never knew of them until this very moment. If there is no trademark, or even if they trademarked that name in Quebec, Mikayla has every right, it's fair use, to use it in the US. But from what I can see, it doesn't seem like there's any patent, so she can definitely use it, and most likely from like a marketing standpoint, I'm gonna take a wild guess and say Mikayla was probably presented with a bunch of different names she could choose from. I don't think Mikayla just came up with it on her own. She probably did with her team. She probably went with POV. POV is a very common word saying nowadays. And she most likely never knew that there was even a POV by Sam in Quebec. So technically, she did nothing wrong. You can sit and be like, oh, that's still morally wrong that she stole their name, but if she never knew of POV by Sam, you can't blame her there.
So yeah, technically speaking, she has taken someone else's brand name. But if the name isn't coming up on the checks and searches prior, how is she supposed to know? I don't actually think she is at fault here, in my opinion. I don't think she would have known. It's not the same as the accusations surrounding Hailey Bieber and her brand name Rhode. But speaking of Rhode, Mikayla has also been accused of copying this brand, which I totally see. There are so many similarities from the font, the product names, and the formulas. But at this point, we could ask ourselves a really honest question. Are we just picking the brand apart? Lots of brands do look similar and have similar ingredients and purposes. We have Estee Lauder and Lancôme, for example, with two products that look very, very similar. You could also take a leap and say both Rhode and Point of View copied the Inkey list. Brands do look similar. It is probably more fair to say Mikayla was inspired by Rhode, but whether you are a fan of hers or not, whether you believe her or not, you cannot deny the similarities. So before we do get to the products, we have the advertisement itself. The fact that she is wearing a lot of makeup here has been picked apart. It's been picked up on with some people finding it bad marketing or inappropriate when advertising a skincare line. But this brings me to the confusion over the brand itself. It isn't marketed as a skincare line. It's getting positioned as a skin prep line, as in you wear this before your makeup. So Mikayla in the advertisement is showing her makeup on, which I guess in this case makes sense. But what is skin prep? Is it any different from skincare? No, it's just skincare, simple. It's a skincare line advertised to make your makeup look better over the top, to make your makeup not pill and stay in place for longer. Is it necessary? Absolutely not. This entire line of products would replace your current skincare routine, excluding a cleanser and a sunscreen because they don't have those. But you definitely wouldn't be applying your skincare and then the Point of View products on top and then your makeup. If you chose to just use the primer, which is what I would probably do, then yes, keep your current skincare routine and just add the primer. But let's take a look at the products and see if they are just a quick cash grab. We have Drench It. This is a hydrating, priming milk infused with 60% fermented rice water and biopeptide complex for a glassy, smooth base. So this is basically a toner advertised as a base for your makeup. Then we have Drip It. This is the serum. It's a glow serum used to enhance hydration, elasticity, and radiance. Then we have Whip It. This is the moisturizer made with barrier bolster technology to strengthen the skin barrier. Glaze It, this is a hydrating primer to extend makeup wear. And then we have the lip treatment Amp It. This is going to hydrate, smooth, and plump the lips to give a glossy finish. The ingredients within all of these products are great choices and well-used ingredients within most skincare products. I can't see the percentage for niacinamide. That would be nice to know because higher concentrations can cause irritation when we only really need between 2 and 5% of the ingredient. These are our clinically proven percentages for that ingredient. But as the brand is advertised as suitable for sensitive skin, I'd like to think it is a lower concentration. But with anything, if you do like the look of this brand and you do decide to buy it, always patch test a new product first, especially if you do have sensitive skin. Now, I understand why she gets a lot of hate, of course I do, but these products actually do look good. A lot of the claims surrounding the brand are actually false as far as I can see, not all of them anyway. The road comparison is hard to miss, but so many brands do this. One brand brings out a new retinol, its competitor then brings out a new retinol. This always happens. So my take on this entire brand is that it looks good, the ingredients look good, the products as a whole do look good, and they are already sold out. I can't comment on the rumor that Mikayla faked that the products are sold out. I don't know anything about that other than the rumor that she has done that. But with 16 million followers, it has to be said that she has got a lot of supporters and she has used so many products over the years. She knows what works well with makeup and what doesn't. Will I be buying it? No, I might try the primer if it ever comes back in stock, but I don't feel the need to replace my current skincare routine for the sake of better makeup application. I feel like my skincare, like most skincare, works sufficiently enough as skin prep. But let me know your thoughts below. Have you tried the products and what did you think of them? Are you on the wait list? Do you want to try them? And thank you for watching. This is a new channel and I'm just slowly getting it built up. If you did enjoy this content, check out this video here. This is where I compared 2 clinically backed good serums for instant wrinkle reduction. Great product. Spoiler alert, I prefer the Medicate product. But yeah, definitely check out that video if you are a skincare person.